All right, I'm calling to order the meeting of the Whitman Community Preservation Committee at 5:37 on September 16th. Present is Ryan Tressel, Chair.
John Goldrosen, Vice Chair.
Adam Somerville, member.
Richard Rosen at large.
We do not have a quorum tonight, so we are just going to be fulfilling our obligation to give an informational meeting about the Community Preservation Act. So just broadly speaking, the voters of Whitman adopted the Community Preservation Act in the November 2020 election. Under the CPA, towns are permitted to spend CPA funds in the following areas: recreation, open space, affordable housing, and historic preservation. Money for the CPA is raised locally through small surcharge and property taxes. Whitman's is 1%. Funds raised through the local surcharge are matched annually by monies from the Massachusetts Community Preservation Trust Fund, which is made up of revenues collected from land court and land registration fees. In November 2021, Whitman formed a Community Preservation Committee for evaluating proposals submitted by individuals, town boards, committees, and community groups. All expenditures from the Whitman CPA are subject to two basic requirements. One, only projects or proposals that have received the affirmative support of the Whitman CPC are eligible for appropriation. And two, they may only be made appropriation adopted by vote at the annual or special town meeting. Whitman CPC is composed of 4 at-large members appointed by the selectmen, or the select board members, I should say, and representatives from 5 designated boards: the Conservation Commission, the Historical Commission, the Housing Authority, Planning Board, and the Recreation Commission. Past CPA projects approved by town meeting include new handicap accessible picnic tables in the town park, historical commission survey of, and then plaques for historical resources in the town of Whitman, the repair of underground wiring at the Stetson Terrace development, and an open space and recreation plan for the town. This past May, voters approved CPA money being used to replace the siding on homes in the Pine Haven Drive development and to restore the World War I Memorial Arch. Funding was also approved for additional historical plaques. I also wanted to update people. So as of June 30th, the accounts that we have, the historical account has 17,000 and change in it. The open space recreation has, I think that can't be right. Oh no, this is right. Open space recreation has 54,000. Housing has 9,000, a little bit over 9,000. And the general account, so this is all the monies that get collected, 10% gets put into those 3 buckets. And then the rest goes into a general kind of undesignated fund. And presently there is over $586,000 in the undesignated fund. So that for groups that are interested in applying for our CPA opportunities, that's kind of the money that we have available to us at present. I have updated the applications. And the pre-application we changed last year to a pre-application process that was voluntary if people wanted to get it in early to make sure that their project was eligible for CPA funds. And so the dates are still the Wednesday after Columbus Day, and then the Wednesday for the pre-application, and the Wednesday after Martin Luther King Day for the applications. Once those come in, we will determine eligibility. And then as a committee, we'll discuss those and determine which ones we want to recommend to town meeting for vote in May. So does anyone have anything they want to add about any information they feel like that was left out of that for our informational meeting? So we were going to have a reorganization vote tonight, but we do not have quorum, so we will table that for our next meeting. What my plan is for our next meeting is I'm going to take those, because all I had to do for the pre-application applications to update them was just change the date to the 2025 date, and I've already done that. I know the select board's office asked for them already, so they have one. They have a project they want to submit, and I will forward those to the heads of the relevant committees that are here, so they have them, and then any member of the community that thinks that they have an idea for a community preservation project that is interested, we will get them up on the website. And in the meantime, you can email cpc@whitman-ma.gov and I'll make sure you get a copy of the applications. So with no other business before the committee,
Mr. Chairman, So do you anticipate we'll have a meeting?
Oh, that's right. So I think I started saying that I didn't. So my as far as the next meeting, I got lost for a second. If we get any pre-applications in on that date in October, by that date in October, which is going to be, hold on, let me look at the date. So October 15th is the deadline for the pre-applications. So maybe what we can tentatively schedule, because we meet on, let's see, November 4th. There's no town election this year, correct? There's no elections.
Correct.
So November 4th is we usually meet the first Tuesday of the month. So we could meet either, and we can talk about this, if we get pre-applications on the 15th that we need to review. I don't know if people will have enough time for the 21st
I won't be available.
Okay.
But the November date would be.
November date, does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Adam? So what we'll do is, if we receive any pre-applications on October 15th, I'll notify you and then schedule a meeting for November 4th. If not, there's no reason for us to get together in November. So we'll tentatively schedule it for November 4th at 5:30. If there are no pre-applications that are turned in on the 15th, then we won't have that meeting, and then we'll schedule something for January when the applications come in. The applications will be due on the 21st of January, so maybe we could do something on maybe the first, that February 3rd of 2026. So that'll give people 2 weeks to look over the applications that we get. So so tentatively November 4th. And if we do not receive any pre-applications and only receive applications for projects, we will meet on February 3rd, 2026. All right. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Oh, wait.
Do you need to have on recording about rejoining the coalition? Or is that just a discussion?
That's a discussion, yeah. So,
Motion is made.
motion is made by Rich,
I'll second.
second by Adam. All in favor? Aye. All right. Thanks, everyone.
We ever made that motion without a quorum?
What?
We ever made that motion without a quorum?
I don't know. We did. Yeah. Yeah.
We should.
We should. Yeah. We should formally adjourn. Thank you very much, everybody.
That's the